Good morning, everyone. This Tractor Man 44 here. As you can tell, I'm in my old truck. I'm in my Dodge this time, and I got the gooseneck hooked on the back. I don't know if you can see it back there or not, but got the gooseneck hooked on the back, and I'm on a rescue mission, so to speak, because my old truck, my old '85 Ford Flatbed, the transmission's been kind of giving me a little bit of growl and carry on. You know, it's kind of grumbling a little bit, so I'm afraid it's going to let me down. It's probably going to let me lay down on me somewhere where I need it most. And so I had the opportunity to come across another 85 Ford 3/4 ton. It's got a good motor and a good transmission, no rear end in it, and it's just a ratty looking old truck. But there'll be a couple of parts in it. But it's got a good transmission, it's got a good engine. That's what I'm going after. I'm going to go after that old truck, and we're going to see if we can salvage this a transmission for the old orange truck whenever she gives up the ghost. And that's going to happen one of these days. Like I said, probably sooner than later, you know, if you know my luck. I've tore the rear end out of that truck 4 times since I've had it. That's when I put that 1-ton dually under the rear end of it, and I've not had an issue since. So, and that's been 10 or 12 years ago or so. But yeah, that 460 is just it's got too much power for that rear end that they had in it. It was a little higher speed rear end, I think, and it had dual spiders in it. It was a limited slip or something like that, I don't know, but it was not a very substantial rear end. Probably for a 6-banger or a 351 or something, be fine, 302. But for that 460, man, I twisted about just hauling logs, hauling tractors, whatever. I twisted them gears out of the back end 4 times, and that's why I just called it quits and put that 1-ton dually under. Well, at any rate, we're on our way. May as well take a look at some of the countryside on my little back country road, you know. I got to run this road about 6-7 miles, grab another letter highway, and cut to the right, get over on the main drag, and go south a couple miles. It ain't that far. I think it's only about 9 or 10 miles from home. Not a big deal. Yeah, just passing a cousin of mine's house right there. Buddy of mine owns some property back over here in the woods to the left. He's big into mud trucks and all that kind of stuff. Got a heck of a truck he's building right now. Comes a little church up here on the right hand side. Got some more buddies that live down in the holler to the right. Got our sand and gravel company down in the holler there to the right. There's a nice little lake over here to the left, down in the hole over there. We're running a ridge up this way. Everything to either side, within a couple of miles, ends up way down in the valleys. Hey, it's a good place to live, man. Well, of course, I wouldn't want everybody living here. It's getting kind of crowded. You notice how many houses we see passing up here? Neighbors are encroaching on our privacy, so to speak. Yeah, one of these days they're going to sell these farms, and there'll be subdivisions left and right. Oh well, progress is inevitable, isn't it? Right there on that little road, I got a cousin inherited about 600 acres, I guess, from his mom and dad back that way. Oh well, that's enough of the road. Let me tell you what my problem is. I get off on an excursion, and I get so excited about getting something loaded up on the trailer and making sure I'm not hurting myself or anybody else. Sometimes I just forget to turn the blasted camera on. And today ain't no different. Man, I was binding it down with the chains and binders and thought, dadgummit, I forgot to take a video. So at any rate, here she is, following behind us. Take a look at that. Ain't that a peach? Just exactly like my other old '85 Ford, except different motor, same transmission. Missing a rear end. This got a flatbed on it. Flatbed's junk, that ain't no good. There's a lot of other good parts though. So at any rate, sorry I forgot to put it on film, load it up, man. It was pretty cool, uneventful. You know, got a Ramsey, I think it's an 8,000 pound winch on this, and a snatch block, so we don't have too much trouble loading anything we want to load. I just forgot to put it on film. Well, there she is. She's a peach. It's an F-250 with one deluxe hubcap. Like I said, no rear end. And on a good note, it looks like it's ran as recently as 15. He's got 24,000 pound beyond local plates on it. It's got a halfway decent, it ain't really that good, Reese hitch on the back. It'd be good, but it's not adequate. Welding is broken and stuff like that. It doesn't look all that good. Doesn't matter. I ain't interested in that. But I do have a pretty nice trailer axle here for a light duty trailer for off-road. That's not bad. Certainly is got a hole there where the rear end's supposed to be. But you know what? I think I got a rear end or two down in the woods that might just go under that if I have a mind to. And only one hubcap. Doggone it. One thing I do have is a lot of cancer. But like I say, I didn't buy it for the sheet metal. Hey, we might even do a first start video after a while. Put a little gas in it, put a battery in it, see if she'll fire. Now, most of the framework under this is built with sawmill lumber, so it's a whole lot thicker and wider than actual dimension lumber, and it's all raw sawn oak. So I'm going to start cutting a little bit with the Sawzall, and could be a little labor intensive, so I'll fast forward it when applicable. What's holding that back end on there is a homemade spare tire winch. I've got to get a metal blade and cut that off. Now, it always happens when you got your back turned. Doggone SD card filled up, and I missed a good percentage of removing the deck. That just irritates the heck out of me, but it don't matter. So at any rate, there it is. It is stripped completely down. Quite the engineering feat to come up with what was necessary to make that flatbed as secure as it was. So there he is. There's part of it on this side. There's a handy dandy deluxe truck with no bed on it. And then there lies the remnants of what was the flatbed. That'll work pretty hard, putting that on there. And I didn't want to take it off the trailer and work on it, walk around on the ground. I didn't know how much work I was going to have to do from underneath. So that's why I just left it on the trailer in order to get that cleaned up. So now I got to take those mounting blocks and stuff off. Have to get a ratchet and an end wrench and unbolt those. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, those are all stainless steel bolts. So there's going to be a good supply of stainless steel hardware that's going to go on the shelf. I think that's going to be very, very nice. Yeah, from this angle here, it's looking pretty good. Like I said, one nice hubcap out of the deal. But at any rate, like I said, I'm going to clean all that hardware out of there. There's some plated nuts and bolts, but there's definitely a pile of stainless steel. I'm going to save the stainless steel and then cut the blocks of wood for the stove in the wood in the workshop. Well, there she sits in all her newfound glory without that old nasty flatbed on it. That thing's still kind of boogered up back there, you know, and they whacked the back chassis off and kind of boogered in the tail end of a standard truck frame. I don't know exactly why, but I mean, you know, people do what they got to do, you know, to accomplish what it is that they set out for, and I accept that. It's not a big deal. And here's the flatbed, or the remnants of the flatbed right here. I just got to finish cutting it up into smaller pieces and stack it in stack it in a rank in there by my wood stove, get ready for winter. The one thing about it, it's going to be some good dry wood. Trust me on that one. So anyway, that's it for today. Had an opportunity to go pick this up, you know, and that's going to be some spare parts for from old orange flatbed. Of course, this is a 351 Windsor. This is a pooch compared to that 460 that I got in my other 85, but that's okay. Like I said before, I bought this for the 4-speed transmission because mine's giving me not really a problem yet, but it's going to lay down on me before too long because of the way it's grumbling and whining in there at 45 to 60 mile an hour. So I'm not going to take it out until it explodes, you know what I mean? And now I got one ready to go back in. So if anybody knows somebody needing a 351 Windsor, it's supposed to be a good running truck, it's supposed to be 30 over, and he guaranteed that 26,000 miles on a 30 over rebuild. So I'm anxious to fire it up. I'll put a little gas in it tomorrow maybe and stick a tractor battery in and see if I can jump it out and make it go. But at any rate, that's it for today, folks. This is Tractor Man 44, and I am out of here.